She's a gloater.
I get it, but it's the age of outrage. And this is like what we're seeing from this Roseanne stuff. Like, dude, I've been called a racist more times over the last few days for defending Roseanne and saying that I know her, she's mentally ill, and that she's on all kinds of pills. I don't think she's a racist.
Listen, I'm going to say this too. I think that this is a just because you can doesn't mean you should situation. Can I tweet something inappropriate? Of course you can. Should you? When you have all of these things that you're responsible for.
Sure.
You're the lead of a show. You know, it's a show, a family show. You're on a family network. You have a lot of people's jobs that are depending on you. And I think there was just an error in judgment.
Oh, 100%.
Now, do I think that she's a racist? I think that if she had just called the woman just ugly, and talked about her job, would this have been the same thing? But you add, you know, it's like if you call somebody a bitch, okay, there's a problem. People can have a problem with that. You call somebody a black bitch, then all of a sudden that changes it.
Oh yeah.
If you call somebody a black monkey bitch, then you're like, okay, where is this coming from?
Well, a perfect example is Samantha Bee calling Ivanka Trump a feckless cunt, and she said it on TV. I mean, that was prepared. Like someone wrote that out. It was a part of her monologue. She said it on television, and then they apologized. They're like, I shouldn't have said it. And TBS is like, we're good. But the advertisers are not good. They're pulling out left and right. But here's the thing with Roseanne. She's not well. This is a fact. Like, I know, I've talked to her. She's told me. I've talked to other people who know her. I talked to people who worked with her. She's mentally ill. But she talks openly about it.
But
she's
if you're not well...
Hold on a second. She's on a host of medications. She's on antidepressants. She's on Ambien. She's drinking. She's smoking pot. She's 66 years old. She's not well. She smokes cigarettes. She's out of it. Like, she's got real mental issues. Now, here's the thing. If she had problems with her lungs and she was smoking cigarettes and coughing up blood and doing stupid shit like trying to run marathons, would people go, hey, you know, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know, you think you can run a marathon? What are you fucking stupid? No, they wouldn't, because they would go, oh, she's got an illness. This is why she can't run. This is why she's coughing up blood. She's got a mental illness. She's mentally ill. This is a fact. That's why she's on so many different medications.
But does mental illness... If you were starting to get mentally ill, are you saying that saying sort of overtly racist things?
First of all, she didn't know that lady was black. Have you ever seen that woman? She does not look black. She thought that lady was Jewish. When she said Planet of the Apes, she said it because of her haircut, because she looks like that lady from the Planet of the Apes. She swears, and she swore to me on the phone. This is her exact words. She goes, I would never fucking say that. You think I'm so stupid that I would call a black lady Planet of the Apes? She goes, I thought she was Jewish. She goes, look at her. She doesn't look black.
Oh, that makes it okay.
It doesn't, but she's Jewish too. I mean, that was the other thing. Someone said, well, look, she did this. She dressed up like Hitler and had Jew cookies, and she was baking them back in the day. But yeah, she's a shit stir. By the way, she's also Jewish. You know, I think she gets a free pass on doing that.
But I think that when you make a mistake, this is what's missing from our society now. She made a mistake. You should be allowed to apologize for that mistake. Right. Live with the shame, and then you move on. But what we're trying to do now is remove people from society altogether. Right. Like, I don't want to I'm not going to we're not going to excuse her behavior. We're not even going to say that there's a reason, even whatever the reason is, all the mental illness and all this kind of stuff, it's still a mistake what happened. She's well enough to work on a television show. So I'm saying she made this mistake, and I'm not with saying that she's a racist either. Because when I read that, I thought that I'm just saying, as a comic, we say things that the regular person is going to translate the math into well, this is because you don't like black people or women, or you don't like Jews, or you don't like, and that's not how we operate.
We're just trying to be funny.
We're just trying to be funny. And I think that she comes from an era where this is what you would say to be funny and biting. Yeah. And I think when she looked back on it, she went, oh, I didn't know this person was black. Now, the people out there listening, you can believe it or not. But at the same time,
the Susan Rice comment from a long time ago was way worse, because Susan Rice is clearly black, and she did a comment a long time ago. I think it was like 2013, where she said Susan Rice is a man with giant swinging ape balls. That's what she said. Now that is way worse. That's way worse. And that is a woman who's clearly black. I mean, you look at Susan Rice, she's not racially ambiguous at all. This other woman, Valerie, I don't know her name, Jarrett, she's got straight hair, she's got light complexion, she's
it's all about intent, though, is what you're talking about right now.
But well, her intent was to be funny. She is obviously not doing, but first of all, she was drunk and on Ambien, and Ambien is a Hamilton Morris sent me an email about this. He was explaining it to me, and then I talked to a sleep therapist about it. There's a type of drug that Ambien is that's called a hypnotic, and this is one of the reasons why Ambien has so many weird side effects associated with it. My friend Kevin James got up in the middle of the night, cooked a meal, went to bed, got up in the morning, and he had his wife confronted him did you do that? He's like, I didn't fucking do that. And she's like, no, the food's in the trash. You cooked it, you ate it. He's like, I did not eat that. And she's like, okay, if you didn't do it, who did? And he had to come to grips with the fact that he was on Ambien. He got up, cooked a meal for himself, had no recollection of it, went back to sleep. My mom was on Ambien. She got up in the middle of the night and drew on the shag carpet. She had a white shag carpet in her bathroom with lipstick and with nail polish, like a little kid. She goes, I don't remember doing it at all. She says, it's scary shit. I know a bunch of people that have had weird experiences on that stuff.
But if you stay in somebody's house and you were on Ambien and you messed up their shag carpet,
you'd apologize.
You have to apologize for it.
But this is what I'm saying
with
her.
And then maybe say, don't take Ambien.
She's also drunk, on antidepressants, which you're not supposed to be. And then she's smoking pot, which I'm sure you're probably not supposed to do either when you're on those things. And she's an older lady who just got off of an exhausting schedule that in her words, almost killed her. She had bronchitis when she was filming. I'm saying she's not doing well. So she made a fucked up mistake and she apologized, but everybody wants to bury her, man.
Right. And I'm not with that. I'll tell you with you. It's like you can't, but that's the society that we live in right now. That's just jump to outrage right now.
But why, not just outrage, but we want to end your career.
Yeah.
Why do we want to end someone's career for fucking up? It's one thing. Here's the thing. If she was not mentally ill, there was nothing wrong with her. Say if someone from, let's just pick a sitcom.
Big Bang Theory. Let's say the guy from...
Is that on Stevie still? What's on TV right now?
Stevie?
Stevie?
Is that a different type of TV?
Yeah.
It's on CBS
TV.
or just... Yeah.
What's a new one that's on TV? What's a new one? Let's say, all right.
Neither one of these guys watch TV.
They don't have any anymore. They don't even have any anymore.
It's Big Bang Theory still on.
Oh, it is? Okay. All right, Big Bang Theory. If is a pretty blonde girl in the Big Bang Theory? I don't know her name. What if that girl gets on TV and she gets on Twitter and she says something totally racist, throws some N-bombs, and there's nothing wrong with her. She's like, this is just how I feel. And then they come after and they go, well, fuck this bitch. She shouldn't be on television. She's racist. She doesn't represent how America views people in 2018. She's archaic. Get her off the fucking air. This is you can't get away with this anymore. This is the 1920s. This is 2018. That would be acceptable. I understand that. If you found a real hateful person, she secretly has a swastika tattoo somewhere, and she's an evil person. This is not the case with Roseanne. It's just not the case. She's an older lady who's mentally disturbed and on a fucking host of competing medications for her consciousness.
Well, that should be the reason why
she needs help, man.
Yeah, we got to get her some help.
But it's a crazy thing. It's she was America's sweetheart just a couple of weeks ago.
I know.
And now fucking
that's how quickly
everybody hates her.
That's how quickly.
And people are calling me a racist for saying what I said right there.
This is not an unusual thing in our society. This very much reminds me of the Salem witch hunt. This is the same kind of thing.
A little bit, right?
It's like the Scarlet Letter. How old is the Scarlet Letter? And we're still doing that now.
McCarthyism.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
This is something that we're prone to it.